Hello there and welcome to the Coffee with Colin, and thank you for joining me. I'm a Star Wars fan. For those of you that don't know, yes, I am a Star Wars fan. I grew up in that era, and I've got very fond memories of going to see the very first Star Wars movie. And then over the years we've had the prequels and the sequels and all sorts of things. But you're probably aware of the little green character called Yoda. And one of his phrases, there's this scene in one of the movies where Luke Skywalker is trying to remove a starfighter, a spaceship from a swamp, and he's trying to use the Force to do so, and Yoda's standing beside him all sage and wizen, and Luke is trying really hard and nothing's happening, and Yoda turns around to Luke and says, "Luke, would you ever take the starship out of the swamp?" And Luke says, "Yoda, I'm trying. And Yoda comes out with the immortal phrase, "Do or do not, there is no try." And it's fascinating. Do or do not, there is no try. When somebody says to you, "I'll try and come to your meeting," they're not coming. Get over it. They're not coming. They say, "I'll try to come to your going away party." They're not coming. "I'll try to come to your opening night." They're not coming. Right? When somebody says, "I'll try to do anything," it really means they're not committed. It's not going to happen, and you need to cross them off. You need to chalk it down that don't count on them. There are only so many hours in the day and the week, and time is not a renewable resource for you or I. So time is the one thing that we cannot afford to waste. So when somebody invites you to a meeting and it's not of interest to you, please don't tell them you'll try. Just be honest with them. Tell them you'll either go, and if you decide that you're going to go to their meeting, well then go, turn up and be open-minded and fully present. But if you decide that it's not for you, if it doesn't fit with your priorities in life, well then please be honest with yourself and with them and say, "Do you know what, thank you for thinking of me, but it's not for me at this time, wish you well." And then move on. At least everybody knows where they stand. But do or do not, there is no try, applies to anything in life. You want to lose weight? Do or do not, there is no try. Don't try and lose weight or don't lose weight, one or the other, right? You want to save money? Do or do not, there is no try. You want to get a better job? Do or do not, there is no try. You want to go to college and get a degree or a master's? Do or do not, there is no try. It's very simple. So I'm going to ask you to do something, if I may, to demonstrate this. Hold up one finger and try to touch your head with it. Okay? Hold up one finger and try to touch your head with it. Now, if you're touching your head, you're not listening to the instruction. I didn't say touch your head, I said try to touch your head. Okay? So you'd either do touch your head or you do not touch your head. But if you try to touch your head, you can never, ever touch your head. So there, try to touch your head. How frustrating is that, right? Do or do not, there is no try. So whatever it is you want out of life, do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. And remember, when somebody says that they'll try to come to your meeting or your get-together or your party, they're not coming. Let's be honest, they're not coming. Cross them off and move on and find somebody who actually wants to come to your meeting, your party, your get-together. And so for this next week, what I want you to do is remember Yoda's famous words, do or do not, there is no try. And I'm going to bring closure to this, if I may, by asking you once more to raise one finger, and then this time, please actually go ahead and touch your head. There, doesn't that feel better? I really love great coffee. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.